Right, we're here at Willowwood Farm, and I just caught up with Shane Sanderson. He'll go up a little bit later as stable chat, but I'm catching up with Ryan Sanderson, find out a little bit more about his European trip. But Murchison, mate, generally nice weather. It's a bit fresh here today.
Yeah, it's had some fresh mornings and evenings like this, so it's generally been nice sunny days, but first day it's been raining. Hopefully we're out of the weather under the shed, so it's not too bad.
Just this farm, quickly, well, it doesn't have to be quickly either, but just brilliant, isn't it? And it's going to be great once the shed's finished. We can hear the generator going. We would be over there underneath the lights and plenty to see, but it's not far off being finished, but it's going to be terrific, good track, lots to get excited about, especially for yourself, a young man trying to make a name in the industry.
Yeah, lots to get excited about with some nice owners that Dad's got, and hopefully we can give our horses every chance to be successful and win some nice races. So it's really exciting, and previous owner Peter Clark's just done a great job and just made everything so easy and really workable to work on the farm, and to put up the big shed and a new track, and with the water walker, it's just great. So it's really looking forward to see how it goes.
All right. One thing I wanted to chat to you about, could talk to you about driving or a lot of other things. Recently come back from a trip to Europe. Wasn't a long trip. How long was it, about 3 weeks?
Yeah, just under 3 weeks, yeah.
How did that come about?
Oh, well, I met the trainer, Jürgen Westholm, in France when I got invited, when I got chosen to represent our country. So I met him I was out for dinner, and a few of the local harness people there at Grosbois Training Centre go to this pub, and managed to bump into him that night, and he just said I'm welcome there anytime, and if you wanted to come around the Elite Lop time, you can show me around and I can experience the Elite Lop. And it just ended up being great. He was such a nice guy, showed me around and gave me a drive, and it was a really cool experience.
So you had a race drive?
Yeah, I had a race drive. It was really cool. So I worked a week there, and he just said, all right, well, you can have a drive. So, I went to Retwick and come forth, and, it was an amazing experience and something different. And, I was so pinching myself, really.
I actually remember Mum put that on social media. I think, the horse worked home. Did you take your driving gear, like your race driving gear, with you, or were you expecting a drive at all?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking I might be able to get one, but I literally just brought driver's pants and a helmet, and because they use colours over there, and they said, do you have your colours? I didn't have any colours, but lucky Duncan McPherson was coming for the Elite Lop, so he just popped in here and grabbed my suit and flew to Sweden and gave it to me, and I was able to use my racing colours there, so it was good fun.
That is a cool story. So you weren't cocky enough to take it with you, but it ended up being okay. The place, and we're looking here, and you get to see different things and all the rest.
Yeah.
Fully enclosed. Is it a straight track or is it a circle track? But I mean, it's fully enclosed. I follow those guys on social media. One, that looks enormous, but you better answer me a question first. Is it straight, or which way does it go?
Yeah, it's a straight. I think it's 800 metres, heavy sand, straight track under, and the idea is probably to bowl pretty nice in the heavy sand and walk for a minute and go down as many times as Jürgen wanted to. So it was a great idea. It was a cool experience to work 10 to 15 horses all together and that. And
hang on, 10 to 15, and you got no runoff, like you got a wall there. That must have been a bit different.
It was different. Yeah, it was different. Time I was there, nothing anything looked like being dangerous, but the horses were just so professional in the way they're just great horsemen, and every horse was a pleasure to drive, really, and they knew what they were doing when they were going to work, so it was pretty easy to sit back and let them run.
Was it claustrophobic? Because it doesn't look like there's two carts basically, and then there's not a lot of room. Was it claustrophobic for you the first couple of times you did it?
Definitely. The first time I remember bumping, it was a little bit slushy, and I clearly remember thinking, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" I know no room for error, but it just sorted itself out. It was just like normal at the end of it.
And it'd be something that probably could work here. It'd be very big expense, so I would imagine as well. But there'd be cool parts to it. day like today, you wouldn't have to worry. The track would be the same going from there. And when it's stinking hot, well, I suppose it gets a bit warm, but at least you got the shade as well. So there'd be two parts of it. Is it a necessity for them over there where they train? Like, is that the main reason that it's fully enclosed?
It's not a necessity. A lot of trainers don't have it, obviously, but it can get to up to minus 40 where they are. So I'm pretty sure it's a great benefit for them, and they were able to do it. And I didn't ask if too many other trainers had it, but I know it's a benefit for them and for their weather where they were in that spot of the country. So
All trotters. Does Dad have a trotter here at all?
No, we don't have one trotter. Their drawers nearly dropped when I said we didn't have a trotter here.
But is that something? Are you getting a taste for it? Like, you've been over to France. Now this time again, are you getting a bit of a taste for the trotters and trying to convince Dad or anyone else here to maybe get one or two?
Yeah, I definitely have a bit of a love or a bug for the trotters since France, I think. And I've driven some. I haven't driven a lot, but I have driven some nice ones that have just been great fun and give you one of my biggest thrills. So I might have to nudge Dad a little bit to go and see if we can get a trotter, and I don't know, but fingers crossed we'll be able to get one down the track. I'd love to play around with one of them.
Bloke dropped the colours off, you might be able to sweeten him up and go from there. What's the best part? So where were you actually? Was it Sweden you were in or Norway?
Sweden, yeah.
Yeah. What like some of the highlights or some of the parts that so different that we don't have here that are over there?
Yeah, well, just the Elite Lot meeting just blew my mind of how they create the event on the weekend and have the whole 40,000 just into the racing, and just the love of the horses was just, that was just really cool, I found. And all the training, I'm lucky enough to see some horse studs and some other trainers' farms, and just so professional and just great horsemen. So I was kind of expecting to see something that so professional, but it was just great to see in real life, and it was good.
They give you a bit of it. You said you're going to studs and that. Did you getting a tongue for the breeding, if you like, the trotters? Like, I mean, you well and truly, I'd say you fish out of water, but are you getting an understanding of them?
Yeah, I was able to get like a little, just to, obviously walking into something that I don't really know a hell of a lot. I'm kind of deep in the paces here, so, but it was cool to see, Jürgen, he was deep into his breeding, and he had so many yearlings to look at, and that he bred himself. So, I learnt a little bit on the breeding and the foals. So it was cool.
So you're now driven in Sweden, now driven as well as France. So you're ticking a few off. Norway, though, are they on the radar? Is it something you want to continue to do, to continue to go back to Europe? Most young drivers aspire to get to America, but is it something you'd like to continue doing, or is America something you'd rather maybe chance your arm at?
Yeah, well, one day I guess I'm just happy. I just want to do the experiences when I get them, and because Jürgen invited me, I just thought, why not, and just go and experience it. And it's led to other connections. I've met people in America and France, obviously, and so I've got places to go if I want to go and travel. But I'd probably like to go to America one day. But obviously here we got the nice farm. I'd love to try and be successful and win some good races here.
And continue it that way. But I think it's really cool. Do you encourage other people to take a chance? Does it broaden your horizons, I suppose? Oh,
definitely. It's a massive eye opener. I'd say to anyone, just if they were just second guessing, to just go and just do it, because why not? You always have our homes to come back to, and I think it's if you get the opportunity to just do it, and I'm glad I did. Do
you think it helps you? Or have you found yourself driving a little bit different, even over there? Does it change the way you pretend, look at what you do on the racetrack here back in Australia?
For me personally, I feel like I have probably got improved, and to see how they how they can run, doing different things, and I'm probably I went down into a bit of a rut with my whip and getting in trouble with that, and it's just been at France and Sweden, they don't use it, and just little things that I've found I've picked up and that have really helped the horses and track work here and gone on to the races. And so, yeah, there's just little things, but I think it's definitely made an impact in my driving.
It's quite interesting to say that. Chris Lang, I remember when he came back, he really changed the way he looked at how he carried a whip. That was one of the things. And then also the trotters, and he's really, really excelled. So it's cool. Righto, thank you. Got the sister over there. She's not happy. She said she won't be watching us two with our heads on the picture, but we'll see if ratings are up. We know Abby's watching us over and over again, but
right.
I will let you go, mate. But thank you, and it's a great place, and thanks for the family for showing me around, mum and dad as well. So well done on the experiences, mate. I want to get more people out there because it makes the world smaller. If we can get more tales about Europe and what it's all about, we can get more people back. So well done, and hopefully you go back again. Next time you go back, give me a yell. I might come with you.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. I know you've been doing really good to try and connect America and Australia with the harness racing. So I think it's a good decision for anyone to just go and make connections and make harness racing the bigger place. So thank you.
You don't realise some of the little things, do you? That's what I've found. I think with the travelling, you see all the big things. New Zealand Trotting Cup, it's huge, but some of the smaller meetings you get to go to, and then you meet these people. It's just it's a thrill of a lifetime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an amazing experience, and you always remember them. Yeah.
Right on, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.